So I was at Walmart the other day getting some stuff out of the hiking section for a new kind of hiking kit that I'm trying to put together because we're getting into the really hot weather. So I'm trying to do a more streamlined setup. And I came across these metal tins. There was a smaller one and a larger one. Now, it's advertised as a personal survival kit. The other one is a family sized first aid kit. And when you read the back of them, or at least this one, it has a whole list of antiseptic wipes, antibiotic ointment, sting relief, a couple of safety pins, and an array of bandages. And then it says 40 waterproof matches. So I went ahead and got it because I liked the tin. It's a nice sized tin, a little bit bigger than an Altoids tin. I needed to restock or rebuild a first aid kit, and I thought it'd be fun to review it. So I'm going to go ahead and open this and go ahead and let's see what what the quality of this stuff is. The other kit was also mostly medical supplies, but it had stuff, a lot more bandages, could be in a family-sized kit. So I have not opened this. And it had stuff like rubber gloves and things in it. So opening this up, it's a flip-top box. Here are our waterproof matches. So the kit's, I'd say, about as substantial as an Altoids tin, but it is obviously going to be taller than an Altoids tin. Probably, actually, it's a little bit bigger than an Altoids tin too. So I'd say maybe half the size. Now, let's check these matches out. All right, so that's the match stick, and it looks like it's just your typical little wooden match with a waxed head. So that's not waterproof as far as I'm concerned, because as soon as you light that, if this matchstick is wet, the head will ignite, but it's not going to burn for any length of time. So, usually, when I've made waterproof matches when I was a kid, when my mom did them, she'd buy these, but we'd dip them in wax and at least coat a third to maybe half the stick. So okay, it went out, but in its defense, I have a ceiling fan going above me. I'm in the shop's office, and we're trying to keep it cool. So that's not a bad ignite. So I now have 39 waterproof matches. So decent. I could bone these up, but I'll probably take them out of this and put them in a waterproof case of some kind. So not completely worthless if you don't mind starting your fires with matches. Sting relief. There's a few of those. We have just a sterile towelette, basically probably a wet nap. We have several of those. Triple antibiotic ointment. Okay, it does have a razor blade. This isn't going to help you in a survival situation either, really. I mean, it's not going to help you cut down a tree. But in a first aid, as long as you keep it sanitized, you can do a little bit with that. But as far as I'm concerned, they're worthless. Okay, now this is what I was trying to get to. I wanted to see the quality of the Band-Aids. So, because I have no problem with carrying a few Band-Aids in a like a hiking or a hiking first aid kit. I don't carry a whole mess of them, but I wanted to see the quality of these because not all Band-Aids are created equal. You have the cheap plastic ones, then you have the I like the cloth ones. They stick and hold on to better, and I do. If you can see that, I jabbed myself with a screwdriver the other day. I do hurt myself on occasion. Okay, so I'm actually going to put this on and see how well it I don't have to wear a Band-Aid on this. I did this a few days ago. Okay, so that Band-Aid, it's kind of the clear plastic, and I have to say it sticks pretty good. I mean, I could wear that all day. So, all right, so this kit cost me, I want to say $7 or $8. You get some decent Band-Aids. For the kit that I would build, and there is a little bit of room in the bottom of this. You know, you could take the matches out if you want to just make this a dedicated first aid kit, or you could take a few things out, you know, if you don't need the little tiny Band-Aids or whatever. I'd throw a pair of tweezers in here, maybe replace this with a small single-bladed pocket knife. You can get those at Uncle Henry or Old Timer or something like that. And you've got a pretty good tin. I mean, you could char this. You could recycle this into a fire kit, you know, or like that, you know, make it like a dual first aid slash or fire. You know, you put some Vaseline fire or Vaseline coated cotton, like with those fire straws. Blackie Thomas has a really good video on how to make those, and those are not only fire, but they're also you know, medicinal, because you've got Vaseline, so you can put stuff on there. So in all, not bad. I don't have a problem spending the $8 on this. I will definitely incorporate all this stuff into various things. And the Band-Aids I don't use, I carry, or I just stick them in the first aid kit at home, because I've got kids that, you know, are always scraping their knees and stubbing their toes and stuff. So not bad. So you can see what we've got here. A pretty substantial pile of you know, basic little first aid things that you can, you know, pick out what you want, stow in other stuff, or just stick the whole thing in a backpack. I think I'll put this in one of my pouches as a holder for several things. So anyways, I just thought this would be a fun video to do. A lot of the stuff at Walmart's pretty cheap, but then again, you can also get some other pretty good stuff. So I have another item that I'm going to try to review out in the field, and I'll see you next time.